Have you ever wondered about the health impacts of that sweet little ingredient called aspartame that's often found in your diet sodas and sugar-free snacks? This zero-calorie sweetener, cherished by many for its sugar-free sweetness, is a common ingredient in a multitude of our everyday consumables. But, beneath its sweet facade, a storm brews. A debate spanning decades questions the safety of this popular sweetener. Scientists, nutritionists, and health enthusiasts alike have been embroiled in an ongoing clash dissecting aspartame's potential health risks. From digestive troubles to neurological issues, the list is as long as it is concerning. But what's the truth? Is aspartame a harmless sweetener or a wolf in sheep's clothing? As we navigate the labyrinth of facts, studies, and viewpoints, we'll attempt to shed some light on this sweet enigma. Stay tuned as we dive into the three main reasons why aspartame could be harmful to your health. Firstly, aspartame is made up of three chemicals: aspartic acid, phenylalanine, and methanol. Now, methanol might sound familiar to some of you, and for good reason. It's a substance that we often associate with antifreeze and windshield washer fluid. Not something you'd want in your diet, right? Well, when you consume aspartame, it breaks down into these three components, including methanol. Unlike the other two components, methanol is a bit of a wild card in our bodies. It's not something we're designed to handle in large quantities. In fact, while the human body can process small amounts of methanol, larger quantities can be potentially harmful. Once inside the body, methanol converts into formaldehyde. Yes, you heard that right, formaldehyde. The same substance used in embalming fluid and classified as a known carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. This conversion is concerning because formaldehyde can cause damage at the cellular level, potentially leading to cancer. But the potential harm doesn't stop there. Methanol exposure can also lead to a range of health issues, from vision problems to neurological damage. Just imagine, you're sipping on your diet soda thinking you're making a healthy choice by avoiding sugar. But in reality, you're inviting methanol into your system, which then gets converted into a known carcinogen. It's a bit like inviting a wolf in sheep's clothing into your home. Now, it's important to note that the amount of methanol derived from aspartame is relatively small. But remember, it's the cumulative exposure that matters. If you're regularly consuming aspartame-laden products, you're continuously exposing your body to this potentially harmful substance. The takeaway here isn't to instill fear, but rather to encourage informed decisions. It's crucial to understand what we're putting into our bodies and the potential impacts it can have on our health. So that's the first reason: aspartame can lead to potentially harmful methanol exposure. The second reason revolves around your brain health. Aspartame, a seemingly innocent artificial sweetener, could potentially play a sinister role in the health of your brain. Picture your brain as a complex, intricate network of connections, a beautiful mesh of millions of nerve cells communicating with one another. Now imagine a foreign substance infiltrating this delicate network, causing turmoil and chaos. That intruder could potentially be aspartame. Numerous studies have linked aspartame to headaches and migraines. In a study published in the Journal of Headache Pain, researchers found that patients who consumed aspartame experienced a significant increase in the frequency of headaches compared to those who did not. This suggests that aspartame could act as a trigger for these painful episodes. But the potential effects of aspartame on our brains do not end with headaches. Mood disorders such as depression and anxiety have also been associated with aspartame consumption. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reported that individuals who consumed a high amount of aspartame were significantly more likely to have been diagnosed with depression. The theory behind these effects lies in how aspartame may interact with our nerve cells. Some scientists suggest that aspartame could overstimulate nerve cells to the point of exhaustion, potentially leading to cell death. This phenomenon is known as excitotoxicity. It's like running a marathon without any training. The nerve cells are pushed beyond their limits and may not recover. It's important to note, however, that more research is needed to fully understand the potential neurological impacts of aspartame. While the studies we've discussed provide compelling evidence, they are not definitive proof. The human brain is extraordinarily complex, and its interaction with aspartame is still a subject of ongoing investigation. This brings us to the end of the second reason: aspartame's potential impact on our neurological health. Thirdly, and quite ironically, aspartame may actually be contributing to the very problem it's often used to combat: obesity and diabetes. Let's dive a little deeper. You may think that by using aspartame, a low-calorie sweetener, you're doing your waistline a favor. However, research suggests otherwise. Instead of aiding in weight loss, it's often marketed to do, aspartame may stimulate your appetite. The sweet taste of aspartame can trick your brain into thinking you're consuming sugar, causing cravings for more sweets. This in turn can lead to overeating and ultimately weight gain. But the potential dangers of aspartame don't stop there. Emerging studies have linked aspartame consumption to an increased risk of metabolic syndrome. This condition, characterized by a cluster of conditions including high blood pressure, excess body fat around the waist, and high blood sugar levels, increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. To conclude, while aspartame continues to be approved for use by many regulatory bodies, its potential health risks cannot be ignored. We've delved into the methanol connection, the potential neurological impact, and the possible links to metabolic syndrome and diabetes. More research is needed, but these concerns warrant our attention. As we navigate our dietary choices, it's vital to be mindful of these potential risks. And remember, when it comes to your health, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay healthy.